Welcome to everything you always wanted to know about wine.
But we're afraid to ask. I'm Shannon.
And I'm Kevin. And honestly, if I hear one more person say, just like a fine wine, it gets better with age, I am gonna just...
And to explain that, while it's a popular figure of speech, it's not necessarily that accurate.
The aging of wine and its ability to improve over time makes it difficult and more interesting than most consumer goods.
But a lot of people get confused or wonder how long to age their wine. Everyone wants to drink wine when it's going to taste the best, but if you're like me and very impatient, you want to drink it now.
Luckily, most wines are made to be consumed now, or at least within the next 2 years.
But why exactly is it that some wines do age so well? I have images of dusty, old cobweb cellars deeply beneath the depths somewhere.
The ability of wine to age is influenced by many factors, including the grape variety, vintage, wine region, and winemaking style.
And I just love style.
Okay, the condition the wine is stored after bottling can also influence how well a wine ages. Unfortunately, this may require a lot of patience and a significant financial investment.
So normal folk like you and myself, well, at least I'm normal, typically aren't worried about aging too much wine?
No, our pocketbooks usually allow us only to buy mostly drink it now kinds of wines. But every once in a while we might have the special occasions for special bottles that we want to cherish.
My mom always told me that I had champagne taste on a beer budget, but I do have a few bottles that I'm aging. I'm thinking mostly of Barolo and Bordeaux.
That's because wines with high levels of phenolics, such as tannin, age the best. Grape varieties that have the tannin and structure required are Cabernet Sauvignon, Nebbiolo, and Syrah, just to name a few of the reds.
And in whites, I think of wines with high residual sugar that are capable of aging, thinking mostly of dessert wines.
If you have questions as to the exact length of time you should age a bottle, I like to consult the experts and check online. But remember, it's always a gamble, and most age-worthy bottles will max out at about 10 years.
Remember to keep the storage temperature of your wine constant at about 55 degrees for optimal lifespan, and don't hold on to that bottle forever. If you do wait too long, it's just going to be expensive vinegar. So unless you're writing 1970s birthday cards or are willing to risk the wrath of K2, you should keep a wine's age in perspective. And remember, the only silly question about wine
is the one you don't ask. We hope you'll watch for our next chance to answer any question you have.
And join us in the aisles where young and old alike can celebrate a great wine.